last time on this old outboard.
Alright, so last video, I didn't get a chance to go over this about that stupid rod. You know, on the 74 over here, it's part of the program with the rod. On this motor, it wasn't in 71. But this carb is a little bit upgraded, even though it's the same size Venturi, same size jet I put in there for actually came out of the original, blah, blah, blah. It's just weird how it works. When it's on choke and I thump it, watch the butterfly. See it open? Now that's nothing. When this thing starts getting juiced up, and I'm giving it some good pulls, this puppy is opening like that. So the theory was, you know, it took forever to get it to start because it's just sucking so much air when it's doing this flop, flop, flop. So then you add the rod. So you set your timing off your timing marks on the throttle cam. Then here is start position as shown on the handle over here. Wherever the linkage stops, the first stop is start position. And you pull the choke in and you see the rod, and watch the rod. You see how far it's pulling the throttle open now? If you look up here at full choke, you see how far that thing is open? Now, when you go up to start position, it's not even touching the cam. That thing is much more open because of this rod. Pulling this open. So that's the difference with putting the rod on. So the benefit of this rod, the butterfly is going to be open even more. So I'm going to throw some water in there, hook it up, and see if it doesn't start in 4 or 5 pulls, then the hell with it. But let's give it a shot and see. Now, look at all the fuel in here. I mean, it's just puddling. Look at this. Is it up there already? Let's try it without the choke. Did you see it come splashing out when I did that? It may have flooded already. No. So that's it. With that rod on this carb, opening that thing up when it's on choke is bringing the gas up there. That's the fastest this thing has started in so long. And like I said before, this thing fluttering in the wind, I've never freaking seen that in my whole life. Now sure, maybe a little patty-tatty, but that just goes to show too the great compression this thing has. And my guess is the case is not leaking. Now it should fire up, although right now I'm not on my mark. It should be right down there a little bit, so we'll give that a little adjustment. Should idle just a hair lower because I've pushed it. Let's see how easy it is to start. It's not even warmed up though. cold. Plus you see the smoke. It's not a ton, but it's enough. You know, it's burning off those first 4 pulls, I'm assuming, you know, before I had the plug wires back on. Yeah, let's see here if she wants to fire right back up. And it started before I even continued with the full pull. It started about right here. And from here back, there was nothing on the rope. The flywheel was already going. See how easy I can start it this time. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Plus, we have to get her hot. Oh yeah, she's getting there. Get her hot to see if it's gonna start acting up like she does. A little more run time should be good. I'm gonna turn that water back on real quick. Look at that, boy. I couldn't tell if it sounded like it I couldn't tell. It always has, like I said the last time too, the coincidental thing with throwing the cold water in there on it, and it revved up twice on me that time, or 2 times, 2 separate times, and I'm like, wow, is that just coincidence? This is hot, man. It's hot now. Let's see how she does. Oh, that was nothing. Try it in gear. She just needs a little tweaking now. Putting that arm on this whole time. This has always been in the back of my mind too. And I said, I don't need that. I did old school, set it up here. But on this carb, even though it's the same Venturi and everything, it's just not like the original carb, I'm guessing. The internal, what do you call it up in there? You know where all the magic happens. The tube thingy, it might be different and stuff. Primer bulb is good. Boy, that needle really responds. It seems like a while back I couldn't get hardly anything out of it. Now just a little beat. Boy, she leans up, raises up RPMs. Let's check this thing. That recirculation hose up to number 1. I'm gonna guess it's working. It's just, you know, excess fuel going into the intake is blowing it back up there. Put a zip tie on there. Not that it leaks or anything, but it never hurts. Let me do another nice easy pull, baby. Just that nice, you know. Even that was too hard. It already fired before I got the full pull through. There you go. She's warming up. I mean, she's pretty hot. I wonder if that thermostat is still working. It's not like, yeah. What is it, the 10-second rule or something? 1, 2, 3, 4. It's pretty hot. The water temp's probably, it's Luke. I'll have to pull that friggin' thing out again. That's all right with me. Oh yeah, baby. And see too, that last time I pulled this thing 40 friggin' times, whatever it was, because it couldn't get the fuel to the plugs. It'd get in here and just drain out. Once it gets juiced up, fires warmed up, she should be good to go. But waiting for it to get up here wasn't going to happen. You know, the way set this up with this car, but set this all up old school, just wasn't going to happen. Put the rod back on, boom. Unbelievable. Oh yeah. That's what the problem's been this whole time. And like I said, this friggin' rod's been on my desk, my computer stand. It has that round half circle stand, and I throw all my junk in there, you know, and it's been in there this whole time. Again, it fired before I had to pull all the way. So I heard a little, a little bit of something. But I just filled it up. It may have just been water temp causing, I don't know. To me, it's a hell of a lot better than it was. I'm thrilled to death now. I'm like, this better frickin' work. And the other thing I was gonna do was put the pull starter on here, pull the silencer off, and see if this carb was doing the same thing. I mean, I just can't imagine over all these years, I never see a carb butterfly go like this on choke. Unless my brain just, that memory bank is gone. I'm like, what the hell? How's it supposed to start when it's sucking all that air? Unbelievable. I cannot believe it. All new ignition stuff. If not used, it was good. That 1 or 2 coils. New frickin' points I put in. Pretty sure those condensers were new. They were part of the big stuff that buddy of mine gave me, donated all that stuff. Here comes the clouds. We got supposedly rain coming in today. And it getting cloudy, baby. I'm glad I got out here when I did. When I took it out a year ago, first run, brand new pistons, rings, cylinders were honed. There's a break-in period for that stuff. I was afraid I was breaking it in too fast, but it's probably still got some time to break in a little bit. Get her on the boat again and see if we can't dial her in or get her dialed in here best as possible, then get it on the boat, dial it in. And we should be good to go. I'm hoping, please, outboard gods, please let us be good to go with mayonnaise and tomato. I like lettuce, mayonnaise, and tomato. I just want to keep starting it now. I can't help myself. I'm going to start it one more time, baby. One for the heart. Oh, too fast, man, too fast. Perfect. A little bit down. See, that's why, too, when you do one of these, you're supposed to do it in tiny increments and then let it breathe it out. It has to catch up to that mixture. Look at that. Too rich.
This old outboard ain't seen the light of day since Grandma took Grandpa's bass boat away.
finally
clean off the muck from each bolt and nut. Take time to test it, maybe fishing too, then making these videos just for you.